So that little story and shit, y'all gonna think I'm fraud, but like, both my name is really from video games and shit. Like I'm really a whole like the PS5 is like right here. Like I play the game all the time. Then like, that's all I do is just play the game. So my nigga Gerald, he got me hit to this game called Metal Gear and shit. I don't know if y'all hear.
Oh hell, what, bro? What?
Y'all hit
hey, Snake! Hey, Snake!
Yes. So that's
Yo,
where the
Snake.
big boss come from. That was,
Snake?
Yeah.
Snake, are you there? Snake! Snake!
Yes, bro. Like,
yo, that's my shit.
Like,
That's my shit.
That
man.
was literally like my
hell yeah.
Yes, that's literally like my favorite game of all time. And like you know the nigga named Big Boss and shit. So I'm looking like, oh, that's me, nigga. I'm Big Boss. So like niggas always thought like, no, that's because you want to be, because you a big ass. Because I'm like, I'm 6'4" and shit. Like, I'm really a tall ass nigga. So they look like, no, you just really, it just worked out like that. It was just ironic that I was just a boss that's big. No, nigga, it's really because I like Metal Gear and shit. But like, so that was that shit. And then ChrisdaCEO, not a ChrisdaCEO story. It's just funny as fuck because y'all gonna laugh at this story, man. So
yeah,
I was playing Call of Duty Ghosts and shit. Was it Call of Duty Ghosts? Or was it Call of, it was just Call of Duty. It was this shit called like Clan Wars and shit. And I had a whole nother gamer tag. It was like nigga Chris Bellum. I don't even remember what the fuck this shit was. But I was a part of this clan. My grandma put me on punishment. And I had went to like juvie and shit because I was being bad. I had went to juvie and shit. When I had got out, they kicked me from the clan because I spent too much time away from the game, and I was like a big ass player, so they was looking like, all right, bro, like you cost us a couple of goddamn matches and shit. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck y'all niggas. I'm gonna make my own clan, and I'm saying I'm gonna be my own boss of my own clan. I'm gonna call us the CEOs and shit. I'm like, cause we run shit. So I'm looking like, all right, so I'm gonna be ChrisdaCEO, and every nigga that'll join my clan, I'm like, bro, you gotta change your gamer tag to your name, the CEO, nigga. I don't give a fuck. So I'm like, all right, I'm ChrisdaCEO. Change your ass to Michael the CEO. Nigga, you Jeremy the CEO. We all the CEOs around this bitch. So damn, yeah. So I really just was a gamer and shit. I just played the game all the time. So then I told you it was just so ironic that I just so happened to be a real life boss in real life. Like I don't know how that shit just worked out like that, because like I only had one job when I was like 17. And I'm like 22 right now, and I haven't worked a job since. I've just been the boss this whole time. So it just, I don't know how that shit just worked out.
Hey, you spoke it into existence, and it became.
No,
point blank.
Shit. Yeah,
that's real shit. That's what happened. That's what happened. I think. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know.
That's a dope ass story. I should have called myself Q the Millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like Q the Billionaire. Speaking into existence, I'm about to start playing video games.
Yeah, I know that's like a little nerdy ass story and shit, but like, hey man, that's really the truth. Though. Like, people hear that story and just be shocked.
Nah, that shit is real. It's real and it's raw, man. Like I'm always interested in how people get their names because there's always a story. It's always, I don't give a fuck how exciting or unexciting it may seem, but nah, that's dope, bro. That's dope.
That's actually a dope story. So you mentioned like, you know, in the come up in Cleveland, like you guys had a couple artists like MGK. I think Trippie Redd is from. I think he's from Cleveland, or he's from. He's from
like a little. You could basically say that, but he's from Canton. But it's like it's only an hour away, so it's like damn near type shit.
Yeah. So how's the rap scene in Cleveland?
Shit, Cleveland rap scene. But I be feeling like the Cleveland rap scene, like the music good. We got some people in the city that can make some real good music. The thing is, the only people that blow in the city is people that stick to one style and don't switch up. That's why I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to make this one goddamn mixtape and try to stick to this one style and just be known for this shit. And then I can branch out and be like fucking goddamn versatile later. But like the people in the city that be popping is people that like, okay, I'm a rapidy ass rap nigga. This is what the fuck I do. And over a period of time, this is the only shit I do. And then people love it and shit like that. And like, I ain't gonna say it's like the Illuminati and shit in Cleveland, but that's what I be feeling like. Cause it's like a hierarchy and shit. It's like the only people that get famous is this one group. It's like, it's this shit called Nerve DJs. And it's this one like old head that run that shit. And he be like picking up selected people and then somehow they get famous. I don't know how the fuck. I don't know how they find these people. Where the fuck they come from? Every time somebody will blow up, I'm like, bro, where the fuck they come from? Like, where'd you find these niggas from? Like, and I like they was in our city, so I be feeling like I don't know, man, because like Q Money went through Nerve DJs and shit. I'm like, bro, I don't even know how the fuck. Where did Q Money come from? I don't know. I just out of the blue, he was dancing and he was just raw as fuck, neat nigga, work. I don't know where he came from. And then who else? Dope Boy. No, Dope Boy was with Future and shit, so I can't even say that. But MGK went through Nerve DJs.
But y'all got a hell of a dude. Cleveland got a hell of a history though, man. Like with music, in my opinion, you got Kid Cudi, you got Kid Cudi, you got Bone Thug. I was just gonna say that, bro. That's illustrious for real.
Yeah. I feel like Cleveland be low key, but we always come out with people that innovate the sound, like all the time. Like when Kid Cudi, remember when Kid Cudi dropped that Day and Night? Ain't nobody heard no shit like that, bro. That was some new shit. That shit was so fucking new. Kanye was like, "Come here, bro. Come here, bro. Come here."
That's a fact.
need to help me with this shit. you a different motherfucker right there.
He's like, Kanye, like, hey, come here real quick. Hey, sign on this line real quick. Hey, sign right there. All right, cool. Yeah. All right, bet.
So I think that's one thing we got. I think that's one thing we got going for us. We got just being different. Like we'll fuck around and innovate the sound. Like when Bone Thugs came out, ain't nobody fucking got down. Wasn't nobody triplet rapping like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then the Migos, I still feel like the Migos got that shit from Big Sean. I don't care what nobody say, because I remember Big Sean was for show already kind of like chopping up his goddamn verses and shit. And then when the Migos came out, I was like, no, we made that flow. I'm like,
that's what I'm talking about. Hey, I like the ill-advised take. You want the ill-advised Wise Guys podcast? That's a very ill-advised take that I think is that's gonna go over people's head right there. What you just said. That's gonna go over people's head.
Because people ain't never paid attention to that shit. Because like Big Sean never like bragged about it. But like if y'all really do your research, Big Sean was low-key chopping up. He was the first nigga doing that shit. Then it was the Migos, in my opinion. I could be wrong. It's not a fact. It's just an opinion. You feel me? So,
I hear that. I mean, like, I'm somebody that thinks Mace was one of the first people to start singing, like, with melodies and stuff like that. And then people, after that, a whole bunch of rappers started to mimic that style. So, I don't know how many people give Mace credit. So, same thing with Big Sean in this case.
Yeah, but, that's what it be, though. But it always be about the people that just, they don't. Have you realized the only people that get credit is the ones that take the credit? Mace never took it. All Mace had to do is be like, y'all on my dick, this is my song. Yeah. And that'd have been cool, but Mace ain't do that shit. Mace was just like, Big Sean, Big Sean humble as fuck. He ain't finna come out here about y'all stole my flow. That was the Migos that was saying that shit. You feel me? And that's what the Migos get the credit for it.
Migos over here talking about we the best group in the history. We better than the Beatles. Listen. I respect any nigga that's out here trying to get the credit that they feel like they deserve. But yeah, I'm with you on that, man. Like people, listen, I'm not mad at it. Go get your credit if you want it. Lil Wayne over here talking about I'm the best rapper alive. He made the claim. T.I. talking about I created trap music. A lot of people disagree, but he is the only one out of that group that's trying to take the credit. I don't know what's true. I ain't come up in Atlanta. I don't know. Yeah. I'm just talking about the people that's being vocal. Yeah.
And have y'all realized that's all it's about? It's not all about like the truth. It's all about who takes the credit. That's all it is, bro.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? Like I really want that nigga Future to come out here and be like, I birthed all you niggas. And Future just take that credit. Future like,
yo, everybody kind of knows that though. I feel like he don't even. I think we give Future the credit. Like everybody just kind of knows that at this point. I don't know. That's how I see it. Yo, it's so bad. Yo, it's so bad that Uzi calls himself Baby Pluto. Baby Pluto.
That's true. That's true. And he don't sound nothing like Future to me. But
think about that. Think about that. Like him and Playboy Cardi out here basically fighting to be Future's son, his first son. That's what it feels like. Respectfully.
You know what's funny? Somebody who does ask for credit, Ace Hood. For like Ace Hood created a lot of flows that people was using. He be telling people like, give me my credit. But like Ace Hood never really blew up like that. So like everybody's
That's because Ace Hood. Cause cause Ace Hood was he made good music. He just was always not a superstar.
Yeah,
that was the only thing he was missing.
Exactly.
He looked too regular. I don't know. That's the most I can say. He ain't had that like. I'm like, all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like he just ain't had that, like.
You can't market Ace Hood like.
Look like, oh yeah, you look different enough to be a skill. He kind of just looked like the hood nigga from down the street. So
that's a fact.
Like real. That's why Ace Hood was so forgettable about me. Because you know what I'm saying? To be an artist, you gotta like set trends. Like sometimes an artist don't always gotta be the hardest like nigga with the music. If you just dress so like just so different, you can innovate on like the dressing side and how you just look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That can be your little what you bring to the culture and shit like that. But like Ace Hood, my nigga was wearing jean jackets with some dreads. So I just feel like that's no,
why you killing Ace Hood like this, man? Why you doing him like that?
It's true though. It's true.
No, you speaking all facts. You speaking all facts. I just want to point that out.
It's true. I ain't never noticed it until like he said it. Like I'm like, yo, Ace Hood don't stand out.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's the thing though. Like like you said, like as an artist, you got to be able to like stand out nowadays. Like, you can't just look regular.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like for instance, you know, you got like people like Young Thug. He wore a dress. Like people made fun of him, but like in the end of the day, that made him stand out to people. Like this weird dresser.
I don't even knock that nigga Thug for wearing a dress and shit like that. Cause I look at it like that.
I don't either.
One of my favorite musicians is like Michael Jackson, Prince, and them niggas. And like, come on, man, them niggas. You feel me? Like you already know how they was rocking.
Prince wore heels. He was wearing heels, like legitimately.
Bro, this nigga Prince was moaning on songs, but I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That nigga probably was getting his dick sucked the whole time. It don't even matter though. Like that, but I fuck with my nigga kid. Like, and then if you listen to, I don't know, I fuck with my jazz niggas like Miles Davis and shit like that. He used to dress fried. That nigga, what's that nigga? James Brown was getting it. Yeah. That glittery pop looking type shit.
Yeah. Exactly.
When Thug tried to come out with it, I already thought, but I never. Y'all know I never thought Thug was gay, even though like everybody said that shit. I always looked at that nigga as just because I just seen through all that shit. I'm like, bro, I don't think this nigga really gay. I think he really do fuck a lot of bitches though. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but I'll be honest with you, like I'm gonna be 100% real. Like this is the first time I even like said this out loud. Is that Thug was the one who had me really challenging my own biases. Like I feel like if he were to come out and say I'm gay, I would not stop fucking with him in his music. Like his music is so dope to me that like he would have been the first openly gay rapper that I like. I mean, fuck it, whatever, man. Like it didn't matter to me because his music was good, it resonated. He was different, he was eclectic, and I just like the fact that he was daring. You know, I think a lot of artists need to take more chances like that. You know, and maybe they'll get a little bit further than they are. But yeah, Thug is a legend to me for just the style aspect alone. And he's not the first person to do it. Andre 3000, a lot of these dudes was eclectic as hell, right? You talked about some of them. James Brown, I mean, Prince. But Thug is like that guy in the new school that really pushed the boundaries to the point where people was over here trying him, like his manhood. And he had to remind people, like, listen, hold on. I'm wearing a dress, but check this out. I will shoot you.
Right,
really and that's crazy to me, like how that even played out. But yeah, man, go ahead. Yeah, that was just interesting to me.
No, that's real shit though. My thing is, I don't really got nothing towards gay people. Like when I was younger, and I was like in the streets and shit like that, I used to just have like a vendetta against like gay people just because like I don't know the streets and shit. I don't know. Hey, y'all said hate gay people for sure. All right, I'm doing what the streets say. But like when you get older, you just feel like, man, I don't give a fuck like about shit like that. But any rapper that come out that's gay, as long as you're not talking about like, yeah, nigga, out on this bitch sucking dick, nigga, yeah, nigga. If you know what I'm saying, just don't be fried with it. Like, as long as you keep that shit cool, I don't got a problem with it. Cause you know, like Lil Nas X and shit, nigga, he said he gay and shit like that. He be doing some gay shit. Like, I don't even know if he really gay, if he just this whole thing a troll, I don't know. But like that nigga can still make good ass music. I ain't tripping about that nigga. Like, he cool. Like, You know what I'm saying? He ain't Frank Ocean gay. That nigga still like he ain't Frank Ocean hard. Shit.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, I feel like whatever you do at home ain't got shit to do with me. Just give me that music, boy. Give me that music.
You know what's funny though? Young M.A., she's also gay, but she actually talks about like talking about like I'm messing with this girl, like I'm sleeping with girl such and such. And
I think that's that double standard shit that we just because all men we don't really give a fuck about whatever the girls say.
Exactly.
Yeah, you get like girls get the pass. It's kind of like how girls can hit us but we can't hit them. You know what I mean? Like type shit. It's just like she can get that pass, but niggas we hold ourselves to a bigger standard. You still got to be masculine. You feel me? You can't really be like on that bullshit and we ain't gonna fuck with you, bro.
Especially in rap.
Rap is a masculine that you can't. Man, I feel like that's one thing. Like rap cannot go down that way. It can't go down. Like rap always has to. Hey, look, let me tell you my thing. I had told these niggas this a long time ago. I told these niggas in school this shit, and they was like, "Bro, that's a good way of looking at it." So you know how maybe like white people or some shit, they always be like, "Rap is just so fucked up." Yeah, talking their little shit. I always look at it like this. But y'all know when y'all play a video game or some shit. And it's like, it's E for everyone. And then it's like mature. You feel me? And like the mature, I had like sexual themes and shit, nudity type shit, violence, blood, drugs. I be feeling like rap is just like horror. Like, you know how horror is always rated R? It got sex, murder, and all that shit. Rap is just like the horror, mature version of just the music category. You feel me? That's what I think it is. And I think pop is like E for everyone. You feel me? G for like, y'all little babies and shit like that. Like, and that's why, you know what I'm saying? So I'd be like, I don't know why people be talking about this so misogynistic. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? Y'all, it's people that like Jason. Nigga that like fucking goddamn nightmare. This nigga go around and kill people on Halloween and shit. And, you know what I'm saying? And shit, just movies like that and shit like that. And then y'all come around y'all get mad at music and shit like that. It's a different medium. I'm like, man, what the fuck? A movie is just fuck around what you see type shit. So you seeing a nigga killing. I'm like, I would have thought seeing a nigga dying is way worse than hearing a nigga talk about killing.
Yeah.
So I don't know why people be so hard on us and shit about the shit. Like
you bringing up a lot of double standards that I think exist that people don't necessarily want to talk about. But this is a good segue for me. And I don't know, Q, you might have some more questions, but like I do want to get your take on like the violence, speaking of violence within rap and how that shit been spilling into the real streets. So I know you've been watching, hopefully you've been watching like the King Vons out here, right? And the effect that's been happening, how people like Quando Rondo making music that's directly tied to the shit that's been happening. Pop Smoke getting killed, you name it. Boosie getting shot recently, Benny the Butcher getting shot. Thank God they're still alive. But like, what's your take on that, man? Like, do you feel like the music has become too real these days and like things need to chill out or what? Like, how do you feel about the violence that's been going on right now?
I just feel like, I like this. So I just be feeling like people everywhere, I feel like people everywhere, especially if you're a man, they don't want to be no bitch, right? And I already know like the fucking goddamn internet and shit can be real, real stressful. Because I be underneath like these artists' comments and shit. So I already know like the fans, and it'd be people that's not even like street that'd be underneath your comments calling you a bitch ass nigga. So a lot of people really don't want to be caught lacking, and they all don't want to be looked at like they took an L and shit. So niggas just, you know what I'm saying? You know, rap is already from the beginning was real just like macho and shit like that. So if you talking that macho shit. And you know, goddamn, and then you know, rap shit. It's like a WWE a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? This shit low key supposed to be for entertainment. You know what I'm saying? But you know how like on WWE, some of the stars and shit are really be fighting outside the goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Making it seem like they live this shit.
Right.
So I be thinking like the goddamn rappers and shit, they be trying to live that shit too. You feel me? But then like they don't be understanding that WWE shit really fake as fuck. Like that shit not real. You can't. This ain't GTA, nigga. When you die, nigga, ain't no goddamn. I'm about to respawn on the other side of the map.
Facts. Yeah.
So that's why I be trying to tell niggas about me and shit. Like everybody in the city, like, bro, I don't like to get into the shit I did, but it's just like I be trying to tell niggas in the city. I be like, bro, nigga, stay to your motherfucking self, bro. I just know there's a lot of people out here, like, when you say, like, people just offer that disrespect, people be like, no, like, you call me a bitch in my face, I gotta show you I ain't no bitch. Instead of you just knowing within you, I think a lot of people just insecure. Like, okay, he called you a bitch. It's kind of like if somebody was like, hey, bro, you gay. If you really ain't gay, bro, you gonna sit there and be like, oh, gay. You know what I'm saying? You gonna just go about your business and shit.
Yeah,
but a nigga that's probably down low, you gay. I'm gay. Nigga, I ain't gay. Fuck y'all talk about. You like, well, damn, why you so mad, nigga? If you really ain't gay, you feel me? He's like, I don't know, bro. Like, cause you shouldn't be getting that salty and shit. If you really ain't, right. It shouldn't be that serious. So I just be feeling like a lot of like artists do be bitch ass niggas though. I be feeling like they a whole bunch of hoes, a whole bunch of bitch ass niggas, and then they be trying to prove themselves. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be in no lane. Where's the bitch ass? You gotta think about it. Where's the bitch ass rappers at? Out of all these rappers that's out here, you think all these niggas hard, bro? All these rappers are not hard. These are regular men and shit. Regular boys and just regular cool ass like niggas and shit like that. Because they in this rap scene that's just, and they talking and rapping about that hard shit, they feel like they gotta do the hard shit. And that shit sometimes will take your fucking life, bro. And I feel like I feel like the toughest niggas is the ones that died, bro. That nigga Pop Smoke was like the toughest nigga. He died by like probably some bitch ass niggas. You feel me? That nigga Von was beating the fuck out of Quando. That nigga was beating his ass, man. If you see the footage, he was and got his ass shot for just, you know what I'm saying, like being the aggressor and shit like that. A lot of the aggressor ass niggas and shit like that be the ones that be dying by the bitch ass niggas and shit like that. So I don't know. It just, that's why I be trying to tell people, don't take that shit serious, bro. If the nigga talking shit about you, man, you gotta just know, like, within yourself to not give a fuck about that shit, especially if you know you actually can handle this nigga. You feel me? So
keep it pushing. Be the bigger person. Keep it pushing. Focus on your music. Focus on your artistry. That's what's important. I mean, I feel you.
But me, I look at like I don't really know if the violence and shit ever gonna stop. It's just. I'm just real super realistic, bro. It's not, we don't have no black leaders, nigga. We don't have no Martin Luther King, bro. We don't got no Malcolm X out here in the streets talking about some, you know what, y'all, look up to me for, like, you know what I'm saying, positivity and shit. We don't got that. The only positivity we got is the fucked up ass music we listen to. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, we be having niggas like fucking goddamn Lil Baby trying to push. You know what I'm saying? That's the motherfucker that's our Malcolm X.
The bigger picture? You talking about the bigger picture?
Type shit like that, like nigga can make a song yesterday about shooting a nigga in the head, and out of nowhere the bigger picture can drop, and then now he like, man,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm realistic. Like, if I ever get on the shit, like, bro, I'm gonna be the realest nigga because I'm not for the bullshit, bro. You're not about to tell me like I'm about to look up to this man. If I'm gonna look up to somebody, I want you to, you know what I'm saying, either like. Cause okay, it's like how Malcolm X was. That nigga Malcolm X did a whole bunch of fucked up shit when he was younger, but he changed his life for the better. Martin Luther King, he was a reverend. You feel me? He went to church. He was doing all that shit. I want niggas like Obama and shit to really push home. But I know a lot of people don't want to do that shit because you risking your life and shit. Yeah, I don't even know how the fuck why they killing Martin Luther King and shit like that. So it's just a lot. But that's why I think that shit's so far. I'm like, bro, you risking your life making these songs about killing. So you might as well risk your life about doing some positive shit. That's how I look at it. But niggas ain't gonna listen to that shit though. That's why I just sit here. That's why I sit here just mind my business. I don't speak on shit. Like when you ask me that, I ain't say that shit to nobody else. I just sit here, see it, and don't say shit. I'm like, that's some crazy shit. Because I be looking like, bro, it ain't my time yet, man. I gotta, when I get my platform, then I'll say some shit. Cause I plan on when I get on, I want to be on some Kanye shit, bro. I like how that nigga Kanye say what the fuck he want to say, regardless, nigga. Shit. If that nigga Kanye said George Bush don't care about black people, that's what the fuck he said. He not gonna take that shit back.
Right.
That's really just how I feel right now. But I don't want to fuck up nothing I got going on right now and shit. But I do also feel like, should I take that risk? I don't want to come out getting known as like a Jordan Lucas, like the nigga that's real aware, nigga. I just want to be no bullshit, nigga. Just nigga, I want everybody in the whole wide world to have common fucking sense. If everybody had common sense, bro, this shit would be so different, man. Niggas don't even think shit twice. They don't even. Nigga, they get mad one time and throw their whole life away. I'm like, I don't even think you thought, man. I don't think you didn't really process. You ain't process none of that shit.
That's real, man. That's real.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. I appreciate the you even chiming in on that, Like you said, you stated yourself, and I think more people should. But yeah, man, we appreciate that for sure.
Yeah, because that's somebody you broke it down like real as hell, like raw. Because I mean, I feel like a lot of people sidestep it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people, like for instance, I like Meek Mill. I love Meek Mill. Meek Mill is doing a lot like reform and all that stuff, but I do think like he be a little shaky sometimes. Like one minute he's talking about shooting like everybody up, and then he's like, everybody stop shooting. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, he just put out Quarantine Pack, right? The 4-song joint. Mm-hmm. The last song on the project, which I actually really like, it's called "Think It's a Game" featuring Vori. He talking some real aggressive, shoot 'em up, spicy type shit. It's the complete opposite of the shit he was just saying to the dudes in Philly, basically saying, "Yo, put down the guns. I'll sign all of y'all if y'all stop the violence." And then you come with a song that's literally the complete opposite. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not knocking him. Like, I actually don't have a problem with it, but it's like, bro, in real life, how can you expect somebody to take you seriously when you are basically doing the complete opposite of what you're telling people they shouldn't do? You know?
And like hard. Like almost like as if like it's as if he feels like, yo, like I know the truth. I know better. And y'all are doing bad. Like, y'all are doing horrible. But then he goes so hard. Like, he don't talk about shooting. Like, T.I. to me, right? T.I. talks about violence and shooting people up. But he don't talk about it in the extent that, like, Meek Mill does. Like, Meek Mill really talking like it's a movie. Like, I'm about to – I got 100 guns, blah, 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 blah. So I just find it interesting, like, as an artist, like, how do you balance that?
I always look at it like this, man. So I look at it like, see, because I'm not all for like the peace and positivity, but I'm not all for the violence. I'm all about, like I said, stay in your lane. I'm all about never be a victim. That's all I be trying to tell people. I was like, bro, I'll never be a victim. I never get robbed. I never get beat up. I never get shot at. I'm not a victim, but I'm nice as fuck though. Like I'm mean as fuck, but I'm nice as fuck. So let me explain that. Like, I don't go around pushing people downstairs. You feel me? I don't go around tripping people for no reason, starting shit. People, you know what I'm saying? I don't start shit. You feel me? But it's some people out here that might start shit with me. I would just handle it. You feel me? But I'm more so I stay to myself and get my business done and take care of what I got to do so people don't have to never start shit with me. If you start shit with me, you about to get exactly what the fuck you want. And I feel like that's how everybody should treat it. Everybody should defend themselves. Because some people just might have a bad day and just want to just brush past you on some hate and shit. Don't be no bitch that day. Be like, nigga, you gotta stand your ground. You gotta, nigga, don't ever push me in your life. You feel me? That's kind of that balance. But you ain't gotta like if a nigga brush you because he having a bad day and shit like that. You ain't gotta take that little brush as you drawing your gun and killing somebody or some shit. Yeah. You feel me? I feel like some things can be talked over and some shit. But I don't want the world to be all poppy, and I don't want the world to be all goddamn violent. I want everybody should have a little gun on them and shit. You know what I'm saying? All y'all, it's like everybody need to be on a straight playing field. I be feeling like if everybody just got down, had a little defense on them and shit, and learn how to, basically not the defense, but basically they know how to like goddamn handle themselves under pressure and shit. If they can just sit down there with problem solve, basically decision making. As soon as some shit pop off, they can start making the right decisions. That's it. Because sometimes the right decision is busting a nigga and killing somebody. Nigga, if a terrorist come inside the room and he about to shoot everybody in that bitch, okay, murk that, shoot that nigga. Which are going to be like, no, we all positive. We going to die. No, kill that nigga, bro. He should die today. You feel me? So that's why I don't want the...
Depends. It definitely all depends. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I don't want the whole world to be goddamn positive. I don't want the whole world to be goddamn negative. I just don't want nobody to be a victim. Stand up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your lane, but don't start shit. Mm-hmm. Everything should be cool.
I love the message, man. I really do. Yo, what's next for Chris the CEO, bro? Like what's next? Because there's gonna be a lot of people that hear this that don't know who you are. I'm sure fans gonna flock in as well. You know what I'm saying? What's next though?
So I'm about to drop this banging ass album. That shit called Make It Make Sense. It's gonna be I don't know how many songs yet, but it's gonna be some banging ass songs. I low-key got like 30 songs already done. So I don't know when that's gonna drop. I'm gonna try to drop that. I'm gonna try to drop that bitch maybe like next year. I've been shooting a lot of music videos. So really shit, this is the same shit I've been doing. Just trying to drop this fucking music. You know what I'm saying, hit up y'all for the review. And I'm trying to get a DJ. That's what I'm trying to do. I want to do live performances. You know what I'm saying? And nigga be so to itself, I be feeling like I'm shy or some shit. So, cause like everybody in the city know me, but don't know about me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like some stupid ass urban legend. Like every time they see me, they're like, "Oh shit, you're real." I thought, yeah, I ain't know if you was from the city for real. It's like, bro, yes, I'm from the fucking city. I just be to myself. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be like, I'll be fucking up in that aspect and shit. So I'm just gonna try to be more of a people's person and shit, and stop being this fucking nigga that nobody want to fuck with. Because I be scaring people away doing that. People, cause I did so much shit. People just be like, you know what? I want to fuck with that man and his family, but I like his music. So I just wanna be more. I want to spread that love. I want to show people that I'm human and shit. Basically, like
that's dope.
I ain't that little. I ain't all just glitz and glamour or whatever type shit.
That's a great next step, man. That's a great next step.
What about y'all?
Hey, what, man? We taking this shit to the next level, bro. We interviewing people like you. We doing our our outreach a little bit more this year. This year we took a whole nother step in our podcast. We implemented the video aspect like we doing right now. It made it easier, obviously, with the pandemic. But man, we reaching out to people more. We turning it up a whole nother level on social media. We getting way more awareness now. People are really starting to fuck with us and really start to see what the hell we doing. So yeah, we just going up, man. We going up from here.
Hey, if y'all ever need okay, cause I'm real good. I forgot to tell y'all this. So the big boss side type shit, the business side. So I do artist development, but not just artist development, like business development. Anything they got to do with like building your image. So I'm really like a creative ass, artistic ass type person and shit. So I'm real good at social media marketing, but not that shit, not them fake ass views type shit. Just setting your page up right, making like showing you the different apps to use to make all your posts look similar. You know what I'm saying? So you can have the one cohesive. You know how McDonald's got two colors, and that's kind of their theme around all they shit, just the McDonald's look and shit like that. To build your look, you feel me? So if y'all need help or just got any questions on just what apps I use or what apps y'all should get, and just coming up with slogans, shit like that to build y'all brand and shit like that. I can help y'all on that side too.
No, we appreciate that, man.
Throw y'all little resources out here.
We appreciate that. That's some real shit, man. Appreciate that.
For sure. All right, man. Well, you got any more questions, Uch?
Yo,
I think he covered everything, man.
Yo, this man, we done talked about his childhood. We done talked about the shit that's going on in the street. We talked about his music. I feel like we covered a lot, bro. Like, and as always, you're always welcome on the show. Just know that. You always welcome to pull up.
All right,
we can do this anytime. We can talk about anything. Anytime you want to. Matter of fact, when you drop in that new project next year, bro, come back. Let's chop it up again.
No, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Then I think I'm just gonna every time I drop a project, I'm gonna get y'all to review it and whatever, and then I'm just gonna pull up for the interview and shit.
All right,
so y'all can talk about it. So y'all talk about how much y'all fuck with it and shit.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. There we go. That's what's up.
Stuff.
All right, Mafia season 4. We waiting on it.
No, make it make sense.
make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Season 4, Mafia season 4 ain't dropping for a minute. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on that one.
All right, make it make sense then. You gotta
make it make sense.
Hell yes. This is the Ill-Advised Wise Guys podcast. If you're giving advice, make sure it's ill.